This video will be to show how to install the new F-Series hollow die support rings and F-Series hollow dies. On the support rings you get two rings. This is an upper ring. It has the support for the center part of the extrusion. It's a 1/4 inch bolt. Has two nuts on it. You can install the center of the die onto that. Just finger tight here is good. You can adjust height a little bit to ensure that you're somewhere toward the center of the die. And you want to take the die ring, which came with your extruder, and this is actually going to mount into the top of the die ring. So should look something like that. The bottom support ring will hold on the outer part of the die. So we're going to put it on, we're going to align it, and it's basically going to clamp over just like the die ring does. It's going to clamp over, and we'll just have to adjust and try to make sure that we're centered here. I'm going to lay the outer ring of the die on top of the die ring, put the bottom support ring on, and then slide the bolts through. In order to use the existing eye bolts, you need to remove the nut. You need a little bit longer reach on the eye bolt. It should give you plenty of room to install that. Not too concerned with aligning just yet. I'll look down through the barrel of the extruder once I get it installed and try to get the alignment straightened out. Right now I want to put it in and bring it up where it's just slightly snug. Just like that. Take a look down the extruder and try to make sure that you have the center somewhere in the middle. The outside ring of the die will move around a little bit. You want to center that as best you can and then snug down the eye bolts completely. Once you get it installed, it should look similar to that. Everything sitting flat and closed so that you get minimum squeeze out at any of the seams, and looking pretty centered. All right, we'll install the plunger and some clay and extrude. To keep the die supports working good, they have a coat of powder coating on them, so they're fairly durable. They can be washed in the sink. The only thing that you need to watch for is to try to make sure and get the clay out of the hole. Can't powder coat in the holes or the thread wouldn't work any longer. So try to make sure you've cleaned that thread up. I use a small brush just to scrub everything down, including the bolt and the nut hardware. And it's probably a good idea to just squirt a little WD-40 in the hole to keep that lubricated and working well.